People, drink your water. Drink your water. What's going on, guys? Take a deep into video, and ever since that video put out a few weeks ago, a few months ago, or something like that, I addressed wanting to change the way I review albums. You know what I'm saying? The way I used to do it, I would listen to the whole thing to play through. This whole camera would be turned this way. I'd be facing the screen and all that, and I talked to you guys on that webcam, or the Logitech, whatever that one, right? I would talk to you guys through there, and I ran into some obstacles with that, really dealing with that, doing those types of album reviews, those long form ones, having to carve out 3 hours of time, whatever it was, to actually record it for a given album. That just didn't fit well with my work schedule and school, so I just decided to, and overall I really just decided to just revamp the way I do reviews. So this review is going to be the first one we do of this new format. If you guys like it, let me know down in the comments below if you guys enjoyed the new format. But this review, we are going over the album review PHO by Ari Lennox. So I have sat with this album about a week and a half now. It's been around a week and a half. It came out, I believe it was, I want to say maybe a week and a half ago or something like that. It was around a week ago. It was pretty, recent. And my thing about it is that I love this album, right? I love this EP. I'm a big fan of it. I am a huge fan of Ari right now. I've been on a kick with her just because I've been going over this review and just, seeing a lot of her own media. So I really do enjoy this EP just to start off with, above everything else. I will say that this EP is very short, guys. If you guys are, expecting like a 12-track, 13 track, 15 track, it's not anything like that. It is, I believe, only 7 tracks. It's 7 tracks long, and it runs about 22 minutes. So it's, for me, I would start the EP at my house and would go to work, and the EP would be done. Like, I would get through the entire thing in one drive to work from home or from home to work. So it's a very concise album. It's very small, and there's a lot of benefits to that, and there's some detriments as well. Just to start off, her voice is amazing. Now, obviously, you would expect this, and she's, in the industry, she's definitely an artist. You would expect her to have a good voice, but her voice is not a type of good I would say like Jhené Aiko. It's not a type of good I would say like Beyonce or any other girl artist, that's out there really. Well, I can kind of see it being like a Beyonce type of thing, but it's more to me like a Mary J. Blige type of voice, where it's very, very relaxing, it's very soothing, as opposed to like Jhené Aiko, who is more of like a edgy and like vibey type of singer. This one is more of like, I don't know, it just soothed me. It soothed me. I felt relaxed throughout the entire EP, and I really did enjoy it, thoroughly. And it kind of, reminded me of like if my mom was a singer, like hypothetically, if she was a singer, I feel like this would be like the same type of feeling you would get from a loved one singing to you. So it just feels 100% like so soothing, so relaxing. That's just the type of response I got from it. And the vocals and the instrumentals, they just went together so good. And it wasn't, that they both match. I'd say it's that the instrumentals at times was simplistic and took a step back to let the vocals, shine through. And like, when Ari sang, she sang for real. Like, she did really good on this EP, as a whole. And I definitely do appreciate the instrumentals being low-key and not complex, but it still adds to the song. It doesn't, deter from the song. It doesn't make it worse. It honestly complements the song, but not in a, big way where it overbears the vocals. This is like the perfect, driving home from work EP, or you're doing homework EP, like where you're just doing like another task and you want something in the background that's very, relaxing, soothing, nothing that you have to pay, serious attention to, like a Kendrick Lamar album or something like that. Like, this is a very, laid back EP that you can play wherever you're at. Now, I will say, going from track to track, just based off of, what I listen to and, the amount of times I listen to it, I listen to it, I want to say maybe I've had probably 10 to 12 complete from track 1 to track 7. I want to say around 12 or so, give or take, what I'm saying? But this EP kind of goes for me in like a very much a wavelength. The first track, honestly, is not the best, right? You'll hear it, it's Youngling, I think it's called, and it's not, it's kind of quirky, kind of for me. It didn't really do it for me, right? But when we get to Backseat, when we get to Night Drive, when we get to La La, like those 3 are my top favorites, like by far those favorites. And then I have a instrumental that I like to layer in the EP. I believe it was 4 or 5. Cold Outside, that is definitely my favorite. Backwood, I don't really like that much. and go at the end of it, you know, to have the EP wrapped up is pretty good as well. So I would say, you know, it definitely does start off a little bit weak and then go strong here for the next 4 tracks, and then it kind of dips down to the end. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a bad thing. That's just, you know, what, you know, I got from it. It was my, you know, reaction to the EP. But I definitely did enjoy all the tracks in their own special way. You know what I'm saying? Except the first one. The first one really, it didn't do it for me. Really, it didn't do it for me. But I would advise, you know, if you don't like the first track, just wait it out. Alright, just wait it out. Let it go into the rest of the EP, and I'm sure you'll like one of the songs. If not, you know, the overwhelming majority of them. Also, I will say that, like, you know, even though it's so short, and granted, you know, this might be just because it's so short, but this whole entire EP kind of felt like its own individual track. Like, the way she organized the tracks went perfect here. Like, there are songs that flow into each other greatly, you know what I'm saying? It just all feels like an encompassing statement in this EP, as opposed to some albums you'll hear, or even some EPs that you hear that sound so stagnant and so, you know, out of place at points. But, you know, this EP feels like it's one cohesive project, you know, in a true essence of that, and it does shine through in this full album, and I really do appreciate that she did that. And also, this is a nice refresh to the R&B, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, lately we've been getting the, I like to call our type of R&B, you know, back, you know, here in the 2000s era, you know, where it's more of like kind of an edgy, more of an upbeat R&B, and then this one is more, kind of takes it back, it kind of mixes it, I'd say, you know, there's times where it feels like 1990s R&B, and there's times where it feels like today's R&B. It's a nice mix of both of them, and it sounds great, and it's really, really great. And this EP definitely, you know, showed why J. Cole signed her to Dreamville. This has everything that you could have ever wondered why Ari Lennox got onto Dreamville. You know why in this EP, because her talents and her skill set and her singing ability definitely shines through in this EP, and I loved listen to this EP, and this is probably one of my top EPs, you know, of the year, to be honest with you guys. I enjoyed my time thoroughly with this EP, and I mean, yeah, that's what I had to say about it. That has been my review for PHO. It's an EP. You can download it on iTunes. It's like $5 on iTunes, so it's not a big deal. It's only $5, and also I believe it just got posted today, actually, on Spotify. So definitely, if you have Spotify, make sure to check that out as well. And yeah, definitely, I do recommend this EP if you guys are looking for something short, looking for something sweet, looking for something that you can listen to in the car while you're studying. If you're a college student, you know, college students, I feel you. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But if you like a good EP, definitely check out Ari Lennox, and check out her other one that was her first one, Ariography. I haven't checked that one out, but I'm sure it is up to the same caliber. If not, you know, just right around it. You know, I'm definitely sure it's around there, definitely. And on that note, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. I appreciate all of your things. Also, down below in the comments, you can find my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff where you can find me there. Also, guys, leave me some comments below. What do you guys think about Ari Lennox? Have you guys heard it? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.